What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Case Digital. Today we're answering the question of what does kind of this forward slash right here do in Python? You've probably seen it in like, what does it mean in Python? So let's hop right in and talk about it. So that double forward slash in Python is going to be represented as what's called floor division. Now let's get in and show you what it does. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything under a main guard. And I'm going to use this snippet that I've created. Basically, if you're interested in snippets that you can use in VS Code, I put the other 50 of them that you can get in the link in the description below, but just kind of has common snippets that I feel like you might be interested in. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a print statement using this snippet right here. We're going to turn that into an F string, and then I'm going to do, first off, what normal division looks like. So if I do, say, 5 divided by 2, print that out. And now we'll do the floor division version. And if I go ahead and I run this, what you'll see is that when I do 5 divided by 2, obviously that's 2.5. So it's going to give out 2.5. It's going to give us a float. But you'll notice when I do 5 double forward slash 2, it's doing floor division. What floor division here is going to do is round down no matter what. So in this case, we end up with 5 divided by 2. Even though it says 2.5, it's not going to do round up to 3. It's rounding down. So it's going to give us just the value of 2. So we can also see what the type of this is. If I do something like type of this value here, and we print that out, you'll see that what it's doing is it's going to round down, and it's also going to make it an integer type. Whereas, say, the type of this one is going to be a float. So go ahead and you see that, yeah, this one's a float and this one is an int. Now, here's a caveat that you need to watch out for. What happens if the value of, say, 5 is negative? So let's go ahead and, like I mentioned, turn this into a negative and see what happens. So if I take this back out and that there. Now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and copy this line, and we're just do the positive, and then we're going to do a negative, just to show you the difference, right? And it will make this one a negative as well. So if I go ahead and rerun this, what you'll notice is that negative 5 divided by negative 2 is negative 2.5. Just normal math, right there. And like when we showed you before with the floor division of 5, floor division 2, you're going to get the value of 2. But here's the thing. You notice here that when we do negative 5, floor division 2, it's negative 3. Well, this goes back to what I said, where floor division is going to round down. So if this is kind of like when you do the normal division of negative 2.5 and floor is going to round down, well, the rounding down isn't going to be negative 2. That would be actually going up. Instead, it's going to go to negative 3 because that's the next one down. So that is just kind of a caveat to watch out for, is when you're using negatives with floor division, it's going to round down. So if it's a negative number, it's going to get more negative, right? So if we go ahead and do this same thing, we swap it over here to now, rather than being on the 5, it's on the 2. Does it give us the same result? Just to verify this, right? And as you can see, it does. We're going to get negative 3 there. So again, floor division is going to round down. This is grateful for things like, hey, like you can't have more than X amount, so you need it to be an integer type. You know, you can use floor division. It'll just go to the next one down, and stuff like that. So that is what the double kind of forward slash, that's what it means in Python. It's just floor division, right? And it just, for a reminder, it just rounds down. So if you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments below. And until next time, keep on programming.